Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, today we are reviewing the Milani Conceal Perfect foundation stick and the Conceal and Perfect concealer. So these have been out for a while. Well, I know that the concealers have been out for a while, and I think the foundation sticks are already out. I know you can purchase them online, and I already know that there are some videos and reviews up on these, but again, this one is mine. And today we are doing another acne versus foundation video. So we will get right into this video. All right, you guys, so before I go on to placing the products on my face, I kind of want to go over some information. You guys know I like to do that first. So it's called the Conceal Perfect foundation stick. It retails for $9.99. It comes in 20 shades and it's cruelty free. Now let me talk about the shade range. So in my Wet n Wild video, if you guys saw that one, the Wet n Wild stick foundations have 21 shades, and yes, 21 shades can be enough if it has the range. I still will stand by what I said. I don't think it's enough, just because we all know that there's more than 21 shades. Yes, they could have balanced out the shade range, but they didn't, and that's just a fact if you look at it. So Milani, I think the range, if you see it, it looks pretty balanced, but I still think that there's room for them to expand it, because again, I feel like there's more than 20 skin tones, and that's just like what I like, my personal opinion. But I hear you guys and what you guys were saying. So now moving on to what the foundation says. It says our full coverage creamy foundation stick blends seamlessly to cover imperfections and even skin tone. It says it's a weightless stick, delivers a natural matte finish that lasts up to 12 hours. Its transfer and water resistant formula contains bamboo powder to absorb oil and lily extract to lighten the look of pores. So now I was sent 4 of them. 2 of the foundation sticks are a little too dark for me, so I'm not going to use those. I will put a swatch video up here. But I do have 220 and 235. 235 has a pink undertone, which I don't want to use this one, and 220 has a neutral tone to it, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. But before anything, I like to prime. I like to use a hydrating primer. This is from Revlon. It's the one that I use all the time. It's hydrating and it's illuminating primer. All right guys, so I am taking 220 creamy natural, and I'm just going to start swiping it on my face. Now you can definitely feel that it's like a mattifying foundation, because it's kind of like rough putting it on. You guys know the areas of my face that I break out the most, which is around here and my chin area. My chin area is struggling right now, so if you guys can see, it's a pretty good match. Tell me what you guys think. I like listening to what you guys have to say. I obviously think it's really important. And I'm going to take a foundation brush, because I think the beauty blender or my sponge or whatever is not gonna do the job to blend this out. It seems like it's a little tough to blend out, just a little bit, because it's so mattifying. Or actually it's doing a decent job actually. Let's see. Wow, so you can definitely tell that it's mattifying, and the finish looks really nice. Actually, this is really pretty. I actually really like this, and I don't really like a lot of matte foundations, because again, I'm very dry, so I like refrain from buying any matte foundations, because I already know that it's going to cling onto my dry patches. This is actually doing a good job. I'm pretty sure it's going to cling onto this area again, because I have acne right there and it's always so dry, but it's doing pretty damn well. I also moisturized really well, and I exfoliated before this. I usually exfoliate every single time I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to review a foundation, because I already know that I have to, because of my dry skin. So I just make sure that I do my skincare, you know, before this. This is looking really nice. So around the areas of my nose, it's kind of harder to get in there. I kind of go in with my beauty sponge and pick up a little bit of the cream stick foundation and put it in here. Oh no, never mind, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind, don't go in with that. It just like literally, no, don't do that, you guys. All right, yeah, you guys, don't use a beauty sponge with this foundation. It's really hard to blend into the skin. I think it probably because it's a very matte foundation. I really recommend using a brush better than and the beauty sponge. So I went ahead and I covered this area, and it actually did a pretty good job at covering it, and it actually really like it looks pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like super full coverage because you guys can still see like the redness on this area and some of my discoloration on this side, but I think it's there. You know, you could definitely build it up, but I'm not, just because again I have acne, I'm not trying to like overwhelm my skin. But it did transfer a little bit on my finger, although I haven't set this foundation, so just keep that in mind. I'm just gonna add a little bit on my neck just so we can all match, you know. All right, so now we're moving on to the Conceal Plus Perfect concealers. Now I've had these concealers for quite a while now, and I have been using them, and I have to say that they're probably one of my favorite concealers. I already kind of know how they've been working on my skin, and honestly I have to say that these are probably some of my favorite concealers. So I did get sent like 4 or 5 of them. The other shades that I have are too dark for me. The ones that I have in my hand right now are 130 light beige, and this is how light beige looks, and this is medium beige right here. So before we get into using them, I want to again give you guys some more info on it. These retail for $8.99. They come in 18 shades and they are cruelty free. It's supposed to be a creamy, full coverage, water resistant concealer that instantly conceals and lasts up to 12 hours. It's perfect for concealing under eye circles, blemishes, and skin discoloration. Formula contains vitamin E to help replenish skin's moisture and is available in 18 shades. So I'm going to go ahead and put 130, which has a light medium with warm neutral undertones. So what I like to do is I like to just put it all underneath my eye in here, and then I'll go down like right here because this area gets kind of red. I'm right here. I'm pretty heavy with the concealer, I'm not gonna lie. It's just, I don't know, like my favorite part of like my face is like my concealer, and then I like to put just a little bit on my nose area and some right here and right here on these areas. And then I have like some pimples right here and redness that I want to like just cover up a little bit. This concealer, I could feel that it's pretty like thickish in a way. It is very creamy, and it does have a scent. I don't like the scent at all, but she's very full coverage, and I wouldn't let this sit on my under eye at all. I would blend it right away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this, and it blends out really nicely. I really like it. And you can just see like it's just so full coverage. And then I just blend out these areas right here. Remember, you kind of want to work quick with it. All right, so that is the finished look. I'm going to set this, and since I have it here, I'm actually gonna use Milani's translucent light to medium powder. It looks like this. Make sure that everything is nicely set. I'm not gonna set my eyes because I have to film another video right now, you guys, so I'm not going to do that. Just the under eyes and just set them. And this powder is actually really nice. I'm not reviewing the powder. It's been out for a while now. It's actually a really good powder, and it's pretty affordable as well. I'm also gonna go ahead and set my entire face with this powder as well. Alright, so this is the completed look. Sorry I keep looking at the viewfinder. I look so matte right now. And honestly, like even though it looks like a lot of product and it looks like I have a kind of like a mask on, it feels like really light on my face, and I really do like that. So I'm going to switch over to my iPhone video so you guys can see a close-up of the skin. Alright you guys, so I just finished doing my face just right now. So I want you guys to see how it's looking like right now, you know. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. As always, I'm always breaking out right here, and I'm always very dry, so the foundation is going to cling onto those dry patches and the acne that I have there, so just keep that in mind. And then I'm also very dry always underneath my nose, but everything looks pretty damn good. So I am very matte. This foundation is so matte, but I actually really do like how it looks, and it's like, you know, I could tell that it makes me look like I obviously have makeup on, but I honestly really do like how it looks. So here it is. Alright you guys, so it's currently like 3 something, probably like 3 laters after the first round. So this is where we are at. Now I'm gonna start with my chin. As always, it is very dry, but again, I have acne, take that into account. And then if you guys can see, I'm gonna get so close up. Can you guys see how like the foundation, like it's very like, you can see like the pores, and it just doesn't look really that good up close. I'm a little oily around here. Okay, but then when you zoom out, like no lie, it looks so good. Like look at, like this part of my face looks so nice, and then this part looks really nice too. My forehead always kind of looks the same. It looks good. It's looking good to me in the mirror. And then my under eyes look pretty solid as well. I'm creasing a little bit right here. That's because I have like little wrinkles, which I feel like concealer always goes into that anyways. But this is how it's looking so far, like so. And we'll come back for the next round. Alright you guys, so I believe it's about to be 6 right now. So it's been 3 hours since the last update. Oh my god, can the police shut the hell up? So from far away you guys can see, right? I'm looking a bit oily, but from far away, like it looks pretty good. But now we get close up to the face as always. Starting off with the chin. My chin area is cracking like crazy. But again, I always keep saying it and will continue to say it. Take into account the fact that I have acne. Now in these areas of my face, I am so oily. And it doesn't, I mean, it kind of does look kind of bad. But again, from far away, it doesn't look that bad. But you guys can see that it like definitely like, what's that one word, like you can, the foundation makes my, you can see my pores, you know what I'm saying? My nose actually looks really nice. My forehead, it looks the same as always. The concealer looks pretty good. It looked the same as last time. I have a little bit of wrinkles as always. Also, another thing I want to mention, I never blot when I am doing these reviews for you guys, because I really want you guys to see how the foundation is really holding up without me going in and blotting. I know people go in and blot throughout the day. I don't want to do that, because I want you guys to really see how the foundation is holding up with my oils and stuff. So this is, I believe we are in the 3rd round, and this is how my skin is looking. On these sides, it looks pretty good though. You know what I was thinking? Like, since starting this acne series, it almost makes me feel so sad. And I'm going to be so real with you guys. It almost makes me really sad, because I've been noticing that every single foundation that I've been reviewing, like it just doesn't look that great on my skin. And obviously, like, you have to take into account that I have acne, obviously, and I keep saying that shit over and over again. But I'm like, fuck, like, if only I had clear skin, like, I wonder how my skin would look, like, would I have these issues? Like, I saw people review the Wet n Wild foundation and how nice it looked on their skin. And, you know, like, I shouldn't say these things, but I feel them in my heart and in my head. I'm like, fuck, like, I wish I didn't have to deal with this shit, you know? But it's like, I want you guys to know, like, how I really feel, you know? And although, like, I really strive for and push for people to be 100% confident in their skin, I can't lie and sit here and tell you guys that I feel sad sometimes when I review foundations. And like, I'm getting like really emotional, but it's like, that's really truly how I feel. I always sit there, I'm like, fuck, like, just watching these people review these foundations and watching their skin, and like, I'm just like, dang, like, is every single review that I do on foundations going to be the same thing? Like, it's just gonna make my skin look crazy. And like, I know I shouldn't think like that. And like, I really strive and push the message that it's so important to be inclusive to not only skin tones but skin types as well. But I can't help but feel how I feel, you know what I'm saying? And I hope that you guys understand me, and I hope that I don't make it sound like hypocritical or whatever, but it's just like, that's just how I feel. And I don't know, I thought I would include this in the video because I'm just feeling like kind of like down right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the foundation doesn't look that crazy. Like on these sides of my skin, it looks really nice. It's just always these areas of my face. So yeah, I don't know, I thought I would just add this to the video. I'm trying not to like be so down on myself, but I can't help but feel how I feel. Okay, that's it. Alright you guys, it is currently 7:10 and I've had the foundation on for a good 8 hours. I'm pretty much through. I want to take this off already. I'm actually really tired. I've been editing like 2 videos today. Before I get into my final thoughts on this foundation, I just want to mention the amount that you get in the foundation stick, which is 0.46 ounces, and then in the concealer you get 0.17 ounces. The concealer lasts you 12 months and the foundation lasts you 18 months. ingredients. Now, as always, I like to put the list of ingredients or the link to the list of the ingredients of both the foundation and the concealer in the link down below. If you go on Milani's website, they'll have the ingredients there. I also want to mention that I know that there's people with acne like myself that some of the ingredients in the foundation that say that can clog your pores don't clog your pores or break you out. Like, I definitely know that because obviously everyone's skin is very, very different. So I will put a link to a website that has the list of ingredients where it can potentially clog your pores. Potentially, by the way, potentially. I will put that in the description down below. Another thing that I feel like I always have to kind of put like as a disclaimer or whatever is that I do see a dermatologist. I've seen a dermatologist for about 3 years. I am afraid of taking the jump into Accutane, which is something I have been thinking about doing. When people say things like, oh, stop buying makeup, you should see a dermatologist. No, I'm just kidding. I just feel like those are very like can you stop with those comments, especially if like you have never seen any of my videos. If you haven't seen my videos, then I would understand that you don't know that information. But for those that have, like, you guys know I have seen a dermatologist. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into the last round. So you guys can see my chin area is looking very, very rough. Again, I have acne. It's going to happen. That area is going to crack. The foundation is going to separate. Around my mouth area, the foundation kind of separated and like it came off, but also it's because I was eating. Underneath my nose area, like, again, the foundation is separating. Foundation did make my pores 10 times visible than what they are. And then I am oily around my nose. My nose actually looks like pretty damn good. Now my cheek areas look so damn good as well. Again, it could just be because I don't have acne there. They look really nice and smooth. My forehead is usually the same. Now, if you look at me from far away, like, the foundation looks actually pretty damn good. So I really do like the finish. I do feel like it was pretty matte, and you definitely have to use a brush to blend this foundation out. Do not use a beauty blender because it's not going to work. Also, it didn't have a scent, which is really great. The concealer did have a scent, which, by the way, the concealer, like, I really, really love the concealer. So good. So overall, I do like the finish. I do like how it looks on me. It's just always this area where I break out, and you know, usually my foundation just separates there, but like all around here it's really, really nice, and like the finish was really, really nice as well. So I really do like the foundation. Again, I'll give it a solid 8. Also, I give the concealer a 10 out of 10. I freaking love the concealer. I think it's so bomb. I've been using it every single day that I got it, so that one I do give it a 10 out of 10. All right guys, so I don't have anything else to say. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Again, I will link every single thing and information that I said in this video in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. So anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye guys.